Hello,
There was a
everybody,
fade.
and welcome to Game Bros
Oh.
Live.
So this is something I just noticed between the whatever it is, the music and cutting to us. There's no fade at all or anything. I started playing Mass Effect 1, and I've noticed that too between cutscenes. It's been like, no, no, no. Okay, we're gonna go on this mission. Da da. It just cuts and goes to load screen. And you're like, it just sounds so not
That's why
correct.
In the music, I was trying to wait for a part where it kind of like it's not
Stops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
stops so I can switch it. But guys, thank you for joining us. We're going to be playing this game, Divinity Original Sin 2. Now, why is it called Divinity Original Sin? I have no idea. Absolutely.
Why is
no
it called
idea.
2? I'm assuming there's a first one. We don't know.
Or Definitive Edition. I do not understand. No. Yeah, we're going to be playing this. I played this a little bit on my own. I did not beat it, but I got pretty far in the game. So we're going to just start a new character. Oh, cool. So you can play online. I was just telling Steven, I was like, man, this would be fun if you could play online. You can play online. I will not be playing online unless anybody in the comments or chat wants to play. That'd be fun.
And we know how.
I think
I
you just, let's see. If I say join online game, where does this take me?
like. Can you?
Yeah, see,
I
like
guess
it's up to 4 people.
4 people.
So I could just,
Like, because you can play with other people in the turn-based game. I guess. Like you're just on a team.
I don't know. I guess I've never done
That's
that
what I mean.
before.
Like
This
how
would be
to
fun.
do it. So
Like, and there's quite a few. Well, not quite a few, but there are people playing. So cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Okay, so I think
What is this?
classic. This is the difficulty.
Oh, okay.
Explore mode is probably easy, story, whatever. I might probably do classic mode. I think that's what I did. I kind of wish it would tell you what the different
Tactician mode, story. Like to me,
I'll do classic.
story mode is the easiest, but it's at the bottom. And so,
Hey, Bubble Pink, the Rocket Queen is here.
Hello.
Welcome.
yeah, I saw the points thing come in.
Okay, a classic role-playing experience.
Oh, here we go.
You are cunning, resourceful, and prepared for the perils that await. What is explore mode? Prefer a fair but forgiving adventure that rewards clever thinking in and out of battle. I think... Oh, darn it, I didn't actually mean to start it. I meant to go back.
Can you?
Oh,
change
well.
that? Or
Yeah, I
just
think
do this?
I think you can in the game. I think I was playing it on classic mode. Which, yeah, it is pretty hard. There was a couple of times I had to look it up and figure out, like, what am I supposed to do here? 'Cause, yeah, I was telling Steven before we were streaming that this is a very different game than what I'm used to. Like a top-down strategy, turn-based, but it's fun. I like the story. It's really cool. So first we got to create a character, though. So once it loads... Oh, and there might be some... Okay, there's no story. So, who do I want to be? I could... Okay, I could... Yeah. So these are like the main characters that you'll meet. I could create
So
one
that's
of
the
them.
undead guy.
Yeah, this is the undead guy.
So he was saying if you play as the undead character and you don't cover your face in some manner, people will attack you on sight.
Yes, they will.
Which is kind of funny.
I could play as, yeah, him, or I could create a totally different character, which I might do. But it's like, I'm an undead.
Undead dwarf?
Yeah,
that's
undead
cool.
human, undead lizard.
Do the lizard. Go back to the...
You want me to be on undead?
No, I just wanted to see it. I just want to see.
Yeah,
'Cause
it looks interesting.
it's like, yeah, cover your
creepy.
face. I won't know you're not alive because I can see your ribcage
Oh.
and neck. But it's fine.
So, okay, so those are my choices. I could play as just a normal lizard, normal human, normal elf.
I mean,
which
I know
think
nothing about...
The elves look way too, like, skinny to me.
Yeah,
Like, what's the word? Anorexic almost.
like they're like
they
too.
just
They're
look-
like too slender.
Look very, yeah, like their face looks very...
Eat a sandwich.
thin
All they
and-
eat is salad. That's what. No.
Can I zoom in?
Nothing against
No,
people
I
that eat
can't.
salad like salad.
I know. No, I can't.
Nothing
Oh, that's
against
switching.
people that eat salad.
So, I played as him, Ithan Ben Mezd or whatever. I don't know how you say his name. So, let's do. I'll just play as a human.
So why is the female human like floating axes or whatever?
the female human.
Yeah, like
Is she a? Like what class is?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's battle mage, cleric, conjurer, enchanter, fighter. Like those are the classes.
Okay, so she that
All
had the ability to float axes, whatever that was.
One thing we always do is we pray before our stream, or one thing we try to always do. And so yeah, we're gonna pray really quick. Steven, do you want to pray?
Sure.
And
I was
then
like,
we'll get
one
into
thing
the
we always
video.
forget to do before
Yeah.
streams, because we've forgotten like the last like 5 anyway. Dear Lord, thank you for the stream. Just thank you for letting us come together and just have fun with this game. Help us to entertain people and also glorify you in this. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And
All right.
help pick a character, but that's on our
Race info. I mean, I might just like.
You just close your eyes and hold to the left, and then
Yeah.
let go when you're done.
No, I think I'll play as him again. I could be Aquaman.
Kind of does look like Aquaman.
Metamorph.
Like, give him really dark hair, and then that's Aquaman. Although that stance doesn't look like Aquaman.
Fighter, enchanter, conjurer, cleric. So many different choices. Is there just like a randomized button or something?
Yeah, it's called closing your eyes, holding to the
you
left.
won't- No, I don't want to do that. Do I get to... Okay, let's listen to his origin story.
Doesn't look like a
Let us know
conjurer.
if it's too loud or not loud enough as well, the game
Once I was a
volume.
crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged
You
my
turn
life
that
to
up, though?
Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous lone wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Yeah, he's cool.
So I liked how he was like, I arrived too late. I'm like, you're standing there doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you arrived too late.
I'm trying to remember.
I arrived too late because I recorded this message to.
I think I was a cleric or something. Wow, there's a lot of classes too. Dang, there's a lot.
Like cleric, battle mage,
Battle mage sounds cool.
dwarf,
No. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll pick that. And I don't really care about what he looks like. I'm fine with that. Battle
You
mage
change that?
attributes. I think you can.
like if you wanted to do one over the
Yeah.
other.
Persuasion is good. Hold on, what did it give me? Oh yeah, civil abilities. Okay. Talents. I definitely want to. What's the one? There's one where I can
kid.
pet pal. Is that it? Info. Yeah, talk to animals. I know that one is pretty valuable. See, what is thrifty? +1 to bartering. Ingenious gives you a 5% bonus critical chance. Okay, so I want to keep that. I'm going to take thrifty off.
Yeah, not to say that thrifty is bad, but I feel like I've
thrifty?
never
Can
done.
I not take it off? I'll go.
I don't know.
Like I can't.
Maybe the bottom one. Can you toggle the comeback kid one? Justin says hello there.
Hey, Justin, welcome.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I feel like in Skyrim.
Yeah, there we go.
Nothing against people who do this,
So yeah,
but
I'm
like
going to pick pet pal.
for me, I don't think I ever once put any points in speech. Like, or at least for like bartering's sake. Like I always had too much money in that game. I would go loot a thing and then sell all of my gem. I remember doing this a couple times where I got. It was kind of stupid. I don't know why I kept doing this, but I would go from like Whiterun, sell to all the shops, then go to Windhelm, not Winterhold. That's Game of Thrones. But Windhelm, sell all to the shops, then go to Solitude and sell all to the shops. And I'm like, I have all this stuff I need to sell.
Yeah, that's
And-
why I
and
modded the game so that
Right.
they have like 10,000
But
gold or something.
It was like, and then I'd have like 40,000 gold and then nothing to spend it on.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why?
I
I get a house in get a house in all the cities and then that's it.
I think this.
Are you a bard or just you can play?
I don't know what this means. I don't know if this changes the music or something, but I like the sound of cellos, so I'm going to pick a cello. And then start game. Are you sure you're done with character creation? Yes. Let's get into it.
That's interesting. Yeah, like why would it let you pick the music? I mean, it's kind of cool, but that's not a normal option.
I mean, I don't know if that's what that is.
Yeah. Those cellos, listen.
Yeah.
All of these sounds are being made by cello.
Okay,
You're like,
story.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of
Here are some
soul's
apples, though.
magic. flies to honey. The monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned.
Okay, at first I thought she was...
shackled
Well, never mind.
and collared. And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
She looks like the evil witch that poisoned Snow White's apple.
Yeah.
Almost.
No, I thought at first I thought she was telling the story to all those people.
Yeah, I did
And then
too.
it was like demons come out, and you're like, wait, are you like telling the story and then doing it here again to show us what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I slaughtered all of them, and then like all the people were like looking around. I'm not gonna do that.
to do the same thing here. I'm like, what? All right.
Still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry.
See, the doors are
The
locked.
sedative will wear off soon enough.
So there are kind of factions in this game. Magisters are bad. I think there's like paladins or something that are kind of work with them or something.
Are cameras covering or whatever? Are
really.
our images covering anything?
No, I mean it's covering like the portraits a little on the left, but you can see.
We're on the
text.
bottom.
Yeah.
That's basically.
So yeah.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Who
So
are
I think
you?
I am a prisoner. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a prisoner. I don't know how I got here. I don't know. Maybe you find that out later. But as you can see, I've got a nice, pretty collar
Things I
on.
do to complete a contract.
Oh yeah, that's right. Trying to do a contract.
Is he being like Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he went? Didn't he go into prison one time? I'm pretty sure that's an episode of the Clone Wars. Whatever,
probably.
where he like got. I don't remember what the cause or why he did that.
I remember watching.
I do remember the escape plan for the person he was trying to find or capture or whatever. What would be capture because they're in prison? I'm gonna capture you in prison and make sure you stay here.
everyone's safe.
Like
I remember watching.
escape plan was cool.
What's his name?
Markiplier.
Spiffing Brit
Okay.
play this.
I was like, I have no idea.
Wait, can I? How do I see?
Hey, the
yeah,
sheep.
equipment. There we go. I
So-
thought I just picked up some pants. Am I not wearing pants?
You're wearing some clothes.
Okay.
I mean, it's like-
I
is
thought
it
I
like-
picked up something.
Well, it looks like it's like boots, belt,
There we go.
clothing, and then something
That's how
else.
I zoom in. Okay. I can rotate the camera.
Well, I was gonna say you could look at your equipped collar to see how
Fasten tight.
good it is.
Yeah, my weapons. I'm not going to really have any weapons. But yeah, the Spiffing Brit talks about there's a funny. Oh yeah, this is teaching you how to move. I can move this thing over here to get it out of the way. But yeah, I would recommend it because it's funny. Like it's like.
Well, that explains the smell anyway.
What is it? Bodies? Oh, sheep.
Nah, sheep.
He like puts stuff in a box. He puts other boxes in a box, and it's just an infinite loop, like an infinite. You put more boxes and more boxes and more boxes, and it weighs like tons.
Right.
And you just like I moved that box and I moved it, and there's like kinetic energy or whatever. So if you move it through a person, it does like hundreds of thousands of damage or something. And it's pretty funny.
There's another. Let me try to think of what was this. So yeah, Justin says Spiff broke the crap out of this game.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
So I
I'm
don't-
not going to be exploiting it though.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Yeah, most of the time keys though.
I'm pretty sure it was on World of Warcraft, whatever this video was or something. And it was like someone had it would have been a hacking thing. I think it was something where maybe it was
eggs.
It was probably a part of the game where like if you
Wait, I don't want that.
what was it? It was like maybe if you killed this particular enemy, it would actually I think that's what it was. You'd kill this particular enemy and then it would like I guess, split into two smaller ones, and then if you left them there, they would like kind of grow back to the normal size, and then you could kill them, or something like that. And so what he did was like, whoever this was, something along those lines, put a whole bunch of, or like took 4 of them or something, and somehow got them into a house, and then continually killed them over and over and let them populate. And so they're just like this stacked full of these creatures, and I think it crashed the server.
Oh wow!
And so they, from what I remember, it was like technically it didn't work. Like either crashed the server or something like that, because it's not meant to do that. It had
Anything worth searching,
several hundred of them or something.
For some healing items.
There's actually something else I've heard. Depending on your like DM, if you're playing D&D, there's something called a bag of holding, which I think we actually do have on our campaign. Someone does. I think maybe Psyfix. Anyway, someone has one. But I guess there's some sort of spells you can like cast on an object.
Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice. I'll need to write to headquarters.
Too many voices.
Did I talk to you, or
She started speaking after that.
Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Yeah, the Magisters are not the good guys in this game.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Well, at least I'm a passenger, not a prisoner.
Right.
You'll find him on the other side of the
They
ship,
have handcuffs,
in the officers' quarters.
Okay, so because I'm a soldier, I can do some things, or an outlaw. Let's see, what did she say? You'll find him on the other side of the officer's quarters. Give the Magister a quick salute and report for duty on the good ship. Look around warily and wonder what dungeon you ended up in this time. I'm going to do the outlaw thing.
You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon. I'd be quite annoyed with you if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
And your
yes.
life awaits.
It's called
And
Fort
if you're
Joy for a reason.
particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
You pull the thing around your neck futilely, demand to know why she collared you. Yeah, I'm going to ask.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
So, because I'm Ifin, I can do this thing. You recall power building inside you. Remember the wolf of your soul manifesting. Unleash it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able
Currents
to.
of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
So yes,
It's for your safety just as much as ours.
yeah. Oh,
Like,
thank you for thinking
crap.
of me.
Yeah.
Source is what is needed to cast certain spells and stuff. Like, nope, I didn't mean to do that.
No, say there's
Like this wolf, I need 4 points or 3 points of Source, but yeah, because I have the collar, I can't.
yeah.
Can't do it.
No, there's some sort of spell you can cast on an object, and then like when you release it from whatever, it activates the spell. And so I remember someone in a particular campaign
He seemed quite averse to spending
We got a murder here.
like
ugly sight, isn't
took
it?
like rocks or something and cast a spell on like 50 of them and put them in the bag of holding. Maybe it was like a boulder, something really
Tells me all
big,
this happened
but you can
under
fit in a bag of
protection.
holding because it has no limit,
Extremely lucky
more or
no
less.
Voidwalk and followed the source that did this.
Inform her that she wasn't this man's protector. She was his captor, or ask why she's letting you choose. Yeah, I'm gonna ask about that. Yeah, because for all she knows, I could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
So then, can I go since I'm innocent? Tell her that that's a trick you haven't quite mastered. Let's see. Ask if she's investigating her fellow magisters as well. One of them could have easily done this.
That's true.
Or shrug and say, maybe you can. You're a sorcerer after all. Yeah, I'll do the second one.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
A whole gold coin?
Right.
Whoa. Alright, let's see. I'm no snitch. Laugh, she really thinks you'd help a magister? Someone who's keeping you under lock and key? Or tell her your price is considerably higher than that. Sure. I'll try to help.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else.
Now remember on mine, I did not figure this out because I did not, yeah, I didn't realize like when you get to a certain point, you can't go back.
Right.
So I left this on, poetry book.
No, but that spell person cast it on a whole bunch of, large objects or something. And then, like, essentially
Don't want it.
got over to, like, a beholder, some, like, really big boss enemy and just dumped all of them on top of him. And then it just like, it was one of those, it's some sort of spell that, like, makes you have to make, like, a pretty high dex save or something like that. And there was, like, 50 of them. And so he failed and then died. I don't know if you can actually do that on, like, if that's a normal thing a DM would allow. Because it's like...
Ooh, rope, yes. I will grab that. I just picked up 2 gold coins.
So they are letting you just walk around?
Yeah, because I'm on a ship. There's, like, not much I can do. And I've got a collar on me, so I can't really...
It still seems kind of funny.
Let's talk to people.
That you can
hey, one of my potential companions, I think.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Wonder what she's doing.
Rolling dice.
I can see that.
Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with dice, ask if she can read the future in cow entrails as well. Decide it's probably best to take your leave. I'll just do that.
She smiles contemptuously.
Just a kitten in a corner, aren't we?
So I think she's a potential companion. This dwarf is, yeah.
So is it automatically pulling the camera all the way back every time you exit a conversation?
Kind of.
Why?
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
Who killed the sorcerer? I can't, like, ask him about that. Let's
A
ask
broad
Beast.
dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Ask what you're meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
Quieten or quieten? What? And listen to the sounds of the ship.
I don't know. I would say quiet.
Washes over
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
Alright, so I need to figure out what to say to him.
What did
the
he
ship
say?
is moaning like a sick man. I'm listening to the ship, and if I say the thing that he wants me to say, then maybe he'll open up and give me some more information. The sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship.
What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He said, "Do you hear that?" And I was listening to the ship, and it was saying, "The waves are doing this," and all
Yeah,
that.
what did he say when the waves are doing? Or what
He didn't
what,
say that. The narrator
whatever
said that.
said that. Can you go back to that guy? I wasn't listening.
A wave of sound crashes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates. The groaning of wood from floor to ceiling. The boom, crash, crackle of waves around you. Complaints. Remark that your shipmates are as chatty as gulls. You can barely hear over the... so it's... I think I did this one.
I would do the sick man. But
Okay,
I mean,
I'll try that, yeah.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state
Yeah.
of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds on the ship fade away. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
A cat, I think.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Oh, it was a rat. What's got him so excited? What's it supposed to be? Yeah, I'll ask him that.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Wow.
Oh, my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. Yeah, because Fort Joy is not a good place we want to go.
So Justin says that's an interesting neck thing that dude on the right has going on. So I don't know if he's talking about this particular scene, but
probably me. Yeah, that's my collar.
Yeah,
All
it's
the
like
slaves
it's not
have
like
one.
a slave collar. It's like magic because it's not.
It's a magic suppressor.
Right.
pretty
It's
much.
not. Well, it's not
Or
on
source
your neck.
suppressor.
Like it's around it, but it's like floating.
Gold
That's what I'm
medallions
saying.
jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly,
Yes,
boy.
Justin. He is the dude on the right.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan, you want in. Yeah, I'll say that.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Darn. So yeah, this is kind of where I wasn't sure what to do because I can't ask any of these people about. Let's see. Can I talk to the Magister about the dead guy? He's asking my name. I'll say my name's Ethan. Yeah.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, mate. We're trying to catch a killer here.
I'm trying to catch a killer.
Ah, there you are. Husband, would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play along and take her arm with a grin. Tell the children they must be mistaken. Sure.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that that's true enough. Shake her hand, Losi, you presume, or ask if you can find some more age-appropriate companions. Say you're more concerned with survival than entertainment. I'll do the first one.
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder. Yeah, there we go.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Not true.
Tell her she
I
ought
wrote
to
that
look
down.
around with
I
you.
wrote that
You
down,
can watch each
yeah.
other's backs. Sure.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
He has a dark secret, which, if we play this game more, we might find out what it is. What were you saying, Steven?
I just that phrase "ignorance is bliss." And I'm like, I guess there could be some,
Enough for me to listen.
like in like a few aspects, but in most times that's not the case. Most people think like if I don't know anything, then I'm fine, or you know, it could be like, well, I don't need to know about that. A lot of times that'll keep you safe or not kill. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that's everything, but there's definitely a lot of stuff like that.
Trust me,
You know.
with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you shot
What does that mean?
fast.
God woken?
pretty much in this world, Godwoken is pretty much you're a god, kind of, or like an offshoot of a god. So you have you're really powerful.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Yeah, that's the witch from the very opening cutscene.
Ah. So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say yes, sir, and turn to leave. Or let's see, this might be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. I'm not going to stand by her. She's address the sorcerer and ask what she meant by there others whose lives. You know what? I'm just gonna obey. I'm gonna say yes, sir.
By all means, do as the officer says, but you had better hurry because.
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
That's an interesting.
Yeah,
trick.
and then you're like, you just take it off. You're like, why did no one try this?
We can just take them off. Yeah.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Uh-oh.
Something will happen.
So this is how combat works. And I'm dead. No. Oh yeah, I think that's supposed to happen. So we
this
didn't really
is how combat works. You just die.
You ultimately just die. And I wake up.
What's happened?
Something crazy.
So
time to search them.
I mean, is that something you can figure out? Because
can't figure out
the murder. Because she's like, I did it.
Actually,
Isn't that part of the story?
Maybe it is part of. Maybe you're not supposed to figure it out. Cool. I got a wand, which is not really going to be my thing. I don't think.
So look at the window.
Wine, broken. Do I want that? Nah, I don't need that. And okay.
Like, are these the things in the area that you're looting? Is that
yeah,
what's
like I do a little search
go back
thing.
to and search to one of the magisters.
Okay.
Look at the the window out border.
Oh, bones.
It's just like bones. Yeah.
It's because it's a body.
It's a dead body. Yeah. Search the bones.
And I think she disappeared.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm burning. Locked. Okay. I don't want to go through.
Unlike what people think normally, fire burns you in this game. Like,
all right, let me see if I can fall back. Where's the? Oh, everybody's like knocked out. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I thought the character's name was Wet. I'm like,
yeah.
What?
Wet. Hurry. Yeah, there's
Oh. What happened?
Must have been the turnips.
Water, wine, for goodness' sake. Oh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
You cannot save him. I'm like, oh,
he's dead.
Okay.
Okay, that door's locked. I wonder if I can ever get into any of these.
Well, that's the same door. Like, it's two doors to the same room. Like, you went around and then that door was locked.
You know what? Well, I know who killed that person. Can I go tell them?
I solved it. I mean, it's not really a lead.
They might be knocked out too, though, or dead or something. Yeah, kind of looks like they're dead.
Broken amulet, fin.
Chunk of flesh. Don't really want that. I will grab this stuff.
How much gold was that?
I don't know. I didn't even look.
Because there was more than one, right? we
got
our payment.
And hey, you were mean to me. Can I like punch you? No.
Unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Can I unconscious from a dire-looking wound? Can I like save her?
You can attack her. Wow.
Yeah. I guess you can pickpocket people, but I don't know how good at pickpocketing my character is. If at all. I don't even... Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna go to my hotbar. So what are my
That's the reason I'm not evil. Well, I'm not really good at it, so, you know.
Yeah. Actions... Oh, I do want... No, I don't want that there.
What the heck?
That's sneak. What did I push, though?
I don't know. But
Down is sneaking.
Just a barrel appeared. I was like, what happened?
Skill. These are my skills. Fires a melee weapon, blinding radiance. Those all take source, I think. Or no, those don't take source. That takes source. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I'm a little confused.
Aren't the
it's been a while since I played
dots? Aren't the dots like movement or like action points or something?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, I remember. Yeah, I remember something along those lines.
Okay, I'm trying to.
They're action point, like AP.
Here.
Like, is it showing you what the action is? Oh, there it is.
Disarm trap, identify, pick lock, enter sneak mode, repair. Okay. Well, this slot, I want to clear it, and then here I'll put the end turn, because eventually, yeah, I'll need to. I might not use all my movement and stuff, but I think we're getting to some fighting up here pretty quick. I think once I go upstairs, there's going to be yeah. Before advancing any further, you may want to go back downstairs and find a weapon. Okay. Good idea, game.
Do you not have a weapon? I mean, I thought you had a wand, but I guess you can't cast anything.
Oh, yeah, I do have a wand.
You know.
How do I equip my... Oh, here? Yeah, that's an okay. I mean,
a water wand.
And that's a water barrel. And I can, like... Is it this button? Yeah, I can kind of, like... So you are a rough. No. You're a source hound. With 12 armor and 25, which I don't have any armor.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. This water barrel. Move it over here. There we go. Go through this door. Anything in here? There's a gold cup. I'll take that. Sure. Forgery of a painting? Sure, I'll take that. You never know.
Like, if you selected the chairs, would you just be holding them?
I would just sit down. Oh, okay. Man, I walk through water. Or walk through water.
Fire?
Walk through fire.
Gosh, dang it, that darn water keeps setting me on fire.
It's a very interesting...
Need to get off this wreck. Quick.
Don't go through the fire, just fall off. Okay, maybe I can't fall off. Need to get off this wreck.
Snaps into splinters.
Can I loot? Yeah, I can loot them. Good. A bow. Ooh, a chest.
2, I think.
12?
Yeah,
it was 2 or 12. Okay,
it's on the bottom left. 4
4. I'm looking in the top left.
Great God, something's pounding on the hull.
I know, game. I'll go up there eventually. I'm wanting to search them. They might have good stuff on them. 2 gold. Stained pants.
Can you wear? I mean, yeah. Can you wear pants? Are pants allowed on the ship?
I don't.
But like, where do you put
this?
Them?
This is my equipment. I mean, oh, they're right there. Yeah, I'm using them.
Why?
Ooh, +1 movement.
To me,
I don't. +0.1 movement.
I don't know why. Not the big deal, but it's kind of like if you're gonna list the equipment, I would have gone helmet, shirt, belt, pants, boots.
Upstairs.
And it was like helmet, boots. It wasn't, but it's like helmet, boots, and then on the right side the pants, and then the belt, and then the shirt. You're like, why is this all out of order? Or at least the order it makes sense.
You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within.
Okay.
You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Hold on. I'm gonna save it really quick. Because death fog is very, very dangerous, but I'm gonna see if I can go in here.
It doesn't budge.
Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, death fog pretty much kills you instantly, so do not want to get mixed up with death fog. Does Barrel have anything in it? No. I'm just gonna walk over the fire. It's fine. Ooh, a key. There we go.
That seems kind of funny. Like, you just got the wet condition, then you walk through fire and you instantly burn. That doesn't, like, I thought the whole thing was like conditions. A lot of it has to do with conditions.
If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Okay, so yeah, this guy probably had the key for the... Ooh, hey! Bane, what are you doing?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh. Yes? Shouldn't you be running or screaming or some such?
Grab whatever is
Sure.
close at hand and move to attack the undead monster? No. Ask if you shouldn't be doing the same. The ship is going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me.
That is a nice thing, though, about being an undead,
Yeah.
is you can't be poisoned, you know.
So, Justin says, I hop in fire to dry off as well. You know, like,
You have to use shower, I'm assuming. Like, you go in the shower, and then instead of using a towel or whatever, you just jump in the fireplace.
Roll around.
Cool you off.
Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
Let's see. He's right, the ship is going down. You don't have time for... let's see. He could be saving lives instead of reading. He kind of stands out, I'll say that.
I believe you did. Although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
I'm going to say he could be saving people right now.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving, and I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go, swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, it's a water barrel. Oh, I should have just grabbed that. Man, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a potion. Jeez.
How long does the fire last?
Not too long. Can I unlock this now? Use your key.
Groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Ashen shadow. Oh, hello. Whoa. Okay. Thanks.
Is that death fog or?
Yeah, that's death fog. I don't.
I need to get out of here now.
That's fine. It's not moving towards me. But that stinks. I can't.
I must get out of here.
Or another thing, if I was the undead, I think I could go through death fog. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, a sword. Let's see. Is that sword any good? Equipment. Oh, it's a broken sword. I'll still.
Why
hold
was
on
it
to
on the sword rack?
I don't know. Good question.
Maybe it was being in line to be repaired or something.
All right, I'm gonna save it again. I've learned to save it a lot in this game because, yeah. So I need to get off the ship. Okay, so this is how combat works. Yeah, poison surfaces. So on the top is the turn order. It's me, then this vicious voidling, then this one, then back to me. So it's just us three right now. But eventually I'll have companions, and there might even be more. So on the bottom, right above my little hot bar, there's 3 green dots and then a red one. I don't know what the red one is.
The one
like,
you're using.
Yeah, how many I'm using. So, and it takes actions to move and attack. So let me go to my hot bar.
You don't have any. Can you cast anything? Like you?
I think I need to be. Hold on. Do these guys have armor? No. Okay.
Well, you still have your collar on, right? So you can't cast anything.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't cast source.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my? Let me put my. Where's my wand? I should just have a normal attack. Maybe it's under actions. Delay your turn, end turn, flee, sheath. Basic attack. There we go. So I should be able to use my wand and attack these guys. It's 6 damage. And what? It'll tell me... Yeah, so basic attack, those 2 dots, it takes 2 action points. They attack him. And now it's their turn. They move towards me. Okay, that guy's poisoned.
Stupid. Of course, if he attacks you when if he attacks you when you're poisoned, if he attacks you when he is poisoned, do you get poisoned too?
No, I don't think so.
There's not enough poison on
Missed. Now, if his attack causes poison, then yes. Let me attack this voidling. Let's see if I can finish it off. All right.
Does look like
combat done.
Giant, creepy roly-polies, pill bugs.
Raw, lumpy giblets. Get some of that,
great.
and then yeah, look at this giant thing. It's just trying to do the Chronicles of Narnia, Dawn Treader, snap the ship in half thing.
Or the what's it called? Is it called the Kraken in? Yeah, it's called the Kraken in. Pirates of the Caribbean, right? So yeah, it's doing that thing.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. All right.
A lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
They've been waiting for you this whole time.
I don't want to. Okay, hold on. I think if I do this.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
Children and dwarves.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see
Yes,
those
you do.
tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Call the dwarf a yellow-bellied coward. You'll return to the lower decks and check for survivors.
Thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
I'm pretty sure if I mean, somebody maybe can correct me in the comments. I think if I don't do this, because I'm pretty sure all my companions are down here.
Yeah, would you just not have anyone?
I think so. Like, that's how the game... okay.
Ping them.
Or I could be wrong. Maybe I don't have to do this. Yeah, okay. More voidlings. Oh, gosh. But see, the green, they're on my team. So it'll be me, then Beast, and then... So... All right, well,
Dwarf person?
Yeah, Beast is the dwarf.
Oh, right.
Attack you. All right, you're dead. Nice. All right, where's Beast? Attacking that thing.
Do you control them, or can you control them?
When they're in my party, yes. But right now,
well, they're just on your team, meaning they're fighting.
It's like we're neutral aligned, but it's which is kind of cool because there's times in the game where that happens. Like, you might be at odds with this other faction, but if the void come, then you kind of they'll attack the other void spawn before you or something. So it's pretty cool.
Oh wow, he like turned to stone.
Yeah, it's a fortify. It gives him more armor. Why does Beast get to go again before me?
Actually, a lot of people get to go again before you. Like, they all get to go again. They have like a higher agility or higher something.
It's if you kill like that void spawn, you can kind of manipulate who goes when, if that makes sense. Like if I kill, let's say it's me, then this void spawn, and then somebody else. If I kill this void spawn, obviously they don't get a turn. It goes right to the
right.
Or there's certain attacks you can do that takes away turns and stuff like that. All right, guys, let's go. I came down here to help you guys. Just letting you know.
Yeah, you're welcome. By the way,
I'm a good person. All right, let's go. Okay.
Sounds like she needs help.
Wait, we need to wait.
Wait, you just got knocked down.
We need to wait.
There's no time.
Oh, is this part of the? Oh, I'm dead. No, I don't know.
Well, you did get knocked down. That was weird. What happened there?
With that Beast. And it snapped the ship in half, but we were already away,
So-
all three of us.
It's not like, at first I was thinking it was like an octopus thing. It looks like it's a long serpent thing.
I have plans for you, child.
Oh, that's right. I think I do. I didn't make it to the boat, I think. Yeah.
Well, I do find it
Then
kind
one
of...
of a god woken.
We lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy.
I'll say, I find it kind of sad that you're, the lizard guy walks right by you, you get knocked down, and he's like, see ya, and then just...
Lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard, now presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
But what a relief. I washed up on Fort Joy.
Oh, great.
Hoorah.
Oh, joy.
I'm playing on the Xbox, by the way. I think this is a PC game as well, but I am playing it on the Xbox.
Which, well, yeah. I was going to say, which is why the load screens are longer than... I don't remember what it was. Well, they're not slow, but, depending on...
Depends on your PC, too.
Right, yeah, but it just... Because I was watching, we had played on our channel, I don't know if it's still up there, but we had played Prey. And that had like 3-minute load screens.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But then I watched Markiplier play it, and it was literally like walk in, load, walk out. Like it was that fast. I mean, obviously he'd have a computer that would be good to play, but it's just like, golly, they really... Like, I do think they do this with console games. Like, they seriously downgrade a lot of stuff. Like, to play... I don't know. I guess it depends on how well the game developers are smart with their resources with a game, but, like... I don't know.
Alright, so now I'm on the island, kind of where Fort Joy is. See if I can find some of my friends. And Tam.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Tell him his parents taught him well. He should stay far away from you.
Well,
I'll say...
I would agree with
don't
the first
worry,
part.
you can trust me, yeah.
Why?
Tell him everyone's got to stick to their own kind, especially now that the world has become so dangerous.
I guess. Well, the people who put me here are human, and the people who took my parents away are human too. Or do you mean because I'm a... Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Justin says consoles don't have the power. I agree. I would say most times, actually every time a game will run better on a PC if you maintain it and actually have good equipment. Consoles are cheaper, that's why people go with that route.
Or crazy.
Tell them they may well be wrong.
Well,
and
consoles
crazy.
are cheaper, depending on how you do it, I guess.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island. But it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
So yeah, because this whole island is like a prison, they kind of let you roam because there's no way for you to go, pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to ask if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. Their Majesties took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Cured from what?
Source. Cured. That's what they're...
Okay.
Say it isn't safe out here. Your ship was attacked by Voidwoken, not far off this shore.
But you didn't die.
I survived by the skin of my teeth.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
Ask him why he doesn't seem scared.
Guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Alright. Thanks for chatting, Tam.
Justin says, in a certain sense, consoles actually hold the gaming world back quite a bit. And I can see that. Because you have to then... Like
if you're developing a game, you have to...
Yeah,
if
you have to...
exclusively develop it for PC, you have to keep in mind, I got...
Yes, I mean, and obviously there's a lot... You're still a limited resource to how much power or how much, like... resources you have, but there's a much higher threshold for like a PC game. You can make a high-end PC game with like very detailed whatever, versus you having to make it purposefully or at least include, and then you're restricted to what you can to do on a console. I mean, I know what do you call it? Newer consoles are better, but then newer PCs are better. So they're kind of remain the same.
I came pretty close to buying. Okay, good. There's the Red Prince.
Like I don't mind console games. I do like console games, but I do see the point. And I 90% of the time like playing a game on a computer better. Like right now, since I actually have a desk with a PC, it's a lot easier just to control stuff.
I'll talk to the Red Prince and see if I can recruit him to my team, I guess? I don't know.
Spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad that he survived the shipwreck.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
Is that really true? Like you run in...
That's why I thought maybe if I don't go back...
No. Like the way they like you walked down, it wasn't like you woke them up. You walked down, like struck one of them, they killed the rest, and then they came out. Like you didn't
I think, but the boat didn't leave because of like
right. So
here.
if you said leave, so I can see that.
You with a bob of the head, more than a nod, though less than a bow.
The unsubscribe says sup gang.
Hey, unsubscribe, welcome. And I see Super Jaren in the chat as well.
Yeah. I guess I see, like, so I've never done any digging into this, but Justin and Super Jaren are saying, like, Super Jaren saying consoles are getting better because people are finally understanding how the systems or components affect the system. I think at least, I can't say that is true or not or whatever because I don't really know there. I do know the graphics are getting better, but I was saying, like, computers are getting better and the consoles are getting better. So hopefully what he's saying is correct with Super Jaren, where it's like, if you know how it affects the system, you can better use what you have.
That's
but
why
PCs always have more room.
Yeah.
So that's
PCs you can customize and upgrade.
Yeah, and if you wanted, like, I think pretty sure Justin's computer has 2 graphics cards running parallel. Like you can do things to, and you can overclock your processor. And I don't know that much about doing any of that, but like there's a lot more you can do to cater to game. And then Justin was saying that the developers always develop to the lowest. Like if you're going to be developing for Xbox, you have to make sure it works on Xbox One, the original one,
which goes for the dry
or at least usually. They probably are certain games where they only run on the PlayStation Pro or whatever versus the other ones. But
I'm still kind of considering buying the newest Xbox One, but I don't know.
Yeah. Justin says exclusives are a huge problem here. Some games are crap on console but would be great on PC, but hey, only console.
Yeah.
That's a good point, yeah. I do feel like, what was the game I was thinking of?
Oh, Justin says he's got to duck out. Have a good stream. All right, thanks. See you, Justin.
Bye.
See you.
I was trying to think. There was something else. There was one game.
Expanse before us. I see an empire.
I don't remember. There's some game I looked up and I was like, is this on PC? And it was just on console. I was like, dang it.
Shimmering along the soft
and I just didn't want to buy it on PC or on a console because whatever.
That formed my paradise. Lost.
So yeah, he was obviously his name is the Red Prince. He was a prince, but lost his empire or something like that. So, what does he mean by lost?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly,
like in a card game?
No. He stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I feel like that voice doesn't fit a lizard. Like, maybe it's just me, but I'm thinking...
Not enthusiastically. Of course you do. You recall now that he's that famous king?
Oh, may the seven
okay, you believed it. Or maybe not. He might be. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
The all-conqueror, the world tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
Aww.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
I'm going to invite him to travel with me, and maybe I can help him win his throne back.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine.
Yes, I did.
Accept. On
Okay,
one
good.
condition.
Oh.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
I promise.
Jolly
So, maybe I'm not understanding. The unsubscribe says, "Oh goodness, y'all are early on." I don't know if he means the game or.
Yeah, early on in the game, yeah. Because this is the very beginning of the game.
Even if you are as versed in the art,
Yes, this is the beginning.
that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out, it goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Yes, a fighter sounds
Very
good.
well. Onwards then to victory or death.
So what was happening there?
He's joined my team.
Yeah, but you said a fighter versus.
Oh,
what?
he's saying this is what I can do. I can fight. I can use magic.
Okay.
Or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, my lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
He's such a jerk.
Of course, there are
Thank
other
you.
forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll
The unsubscribe says, "Man, this lizard guy's arrogance is right."
Yes.
I want to read some of the other ones, but I'm trying to wait for the conversation to be over. So,
Yeah, no, there we go.
Super Darren says PCs have a lot more options for expansion, but in terms of price to performance, consoles these days are actually a pretty good deal. I would agree with you there. They've gotten much better. Like I will say that. I do know that. And then he says the only thing you can do is play games. And then the unsubscribe says, no, the PC Pro is an entertainment system. So they have gotten better there too. It's not just games. A lot of times there's apps for it and whatnot, but you can't install antivirus software on an Xbox. You need a PC to install antivirus software.
Let's talk to this little child.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
All right. And this is why I picked up Pet Pal, so I can talk to this cat.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get? Hey,
What?
stop following me.
Insist that you aren't following it. It approached you. Or ask the cat if it's feeling okay. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to ask the cat if it's feeling okay.
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
So yeah, on my last playthrough, I did this. The cat, he just kind of follow you, I think, yeah. And I did get the cat killed. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can
Eyes are clouded and grey.
figure out how to not get him killed.
Like in a battle he fought or something, or
No, he just, like, at some point, like, I don't remember if it's like dogs attack him or something, but yeah, he dies.
Right.
And it's, yeah, I don't remember.
You find out it's a beautiful princess, and you're like, why did it sound like a guy right there?
Yeah.
The same reason that, well, it's something else, but yeah.
Yeah, unsubscribe says, this is the cat! Don't let that little stinker die. I'm going to need your guys' help because I don't know exactly.
I know nothing about this game, so I'm completely lost there.
Okay, yeah, so.
Wow, that looked
Yeah, you are
interesting.
creepy.
Is that
the hammer's pet?
What is that like a? What was that? That didn't look human. It
I
didn't
don't
look.
know.
It looked like if someone was to like I don't know. It looked like someone had puppeteered a corpse and then put stuff on it because it was like, you know, it didn't look like it was alive per se. I don't know, or it just had a very
Where's my
creepy
map?
look.
Way to go! There we go. I want to find it. I know I can recruit more people.
The unsubscribe says the guard in town, they shoot the cat. The guard by the fort's to the north.
Ah.
Super
okay.
Jerry. This is where I am. I'm on Super Jaren's side. He says, "Why is he talking? He's a cat."
Well.
Why is he talking?
He's talking. Well, yeah. Normally, I wouldn't be able to understand him. I took a talent or a skill or ability that allows me to understand animals. So
spotted something.
That's why you can talk to the lizard.
Oh, and this is why I want the lizard, because the lizard can dig with his claws. I don't need a shovel. And under there was a dusty pouch.
Would he stoop to that? Like, do you really think?
I got 15 gold.
I just found that funny.
And I got some more armor, so let's put this on.
Leather armor versus leather armor versus what? Cloth? I mean, cloth does nothing. I mean, like, not like leather armor would do a huge amount, but you know, it's kind of like if you get slashed with a sword and you know it has to cut through some of your armor first before it actually gets you. It's gonna, you know, it would absorb at least some damage in real life.
To get up there.
Wouldn't necessarily do much against something like a bullet or you know, arrows, but yeah.
So yeah, I am going to try to wander around this island and see if I can get at least one more party member. I think you can only have
shell
weaponry. Oh, cool. I will read that.
I'm trying to remember when, but at one point in time, I either bought a book on like medieval weaponry and was kind of just reading through it, or medieval armament, so like armor and whatnot. So the unsubscribe says, yeah, no way would that prince tarnish his claws by toiling in the sand.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but I do remember reading, I think sometime, where it went from like chainmail, you know, like people would wear chainmail, and then I think a well-placed arrow that was fully drawn from like a longbow could still pierce that, but you know, if it was just like a short bow, not that it wouldn't hurt you, it would just maybe not pierce you or not go, you know, whatnot. But then when they came out with like plate mail armor, you had to, like, maybe if you were to shoot an arrow like dead on and it hit straight again, like no angle at all, it would have been fine, but it would have maybe skipped off.
I think I can attack these guys. I know there's one fight in here that I was like, when I first played it, I was not ready for it. I was solely, let's see.
Not ready?
Yeah, I was not ready for it. So you got 19 health.
No, the unsubscribe asks if we've done any beans. No, we have not.
Nobody's bought any beans.
And I have a can of ranch-style beans. No. I haven't had ranch-style beans in a long time.
All right, so that's your turn. You're going to... Where's the cat, by the way?
The unsubscriber says, I remember the same kind of books. The one I remember had, it was like maybe this big and had, I mean, not that it matters, it was like this big, white cover, and then just like flipped through, had pictures and different, it had paragraphs every so often, but a lot of it was pictures. Like it would show either artist renditions and or actual pictures of stuff. I feel like they actually have stuff like that for like Star Wars lore, where it's like, here's how an AT-AT works, and it's like a whole thing on Star Wars stuff. I think Joseph has something like that too. But I do know once they came up with plate mail, then that's where like a crossbow was started being used, and those don't fire wooden arrows with a metal tip. They just fire in a solid metal bolt. And so now you can't reload a crossbow quickly because it has to, like, it just sit on the ground, like crank the thing back.
Why is
but
this movement just...
you know, if it's one of those things, if you get hit with a crossbow, I mean, yeah, you're not.
Oh, I didn't mean to attack. Whatever.
Great work, Prince. I'm so glad you did that.
And he missed. My turn.
The unsubscribe says, I feel like I wasn't ready for any of the initial fights.
Yeah, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, this game was, I was not well prepared for this game. Okay, that's my turn. When I first played this, but now I didn't beat it, but I got really far into the game, so I got a little bit better. Okay, good. The cat comes back, and the cat came back. Oh. Anybody know that song? That'd be super.
It's
super
a very
crazy. If
it's not a well-known band, and they're like a comic band kind of.
Ooh, Resurrection Scroll.
I don't know if I would say they write children's songs, but they are like very silly in that manner. The band is called Trout Fishing in America. Just like YouTube that. I think they do play at like children's parties.
Okay, well you just spoiled it. I was like, anybody know that? And you're just like, it's Trout Fishing in America.
Yeah, I do think the chances of someone knowing that song are very low.
But still.
Yeah.
Did I level up?
So I don't know if I understand. So the unsubscribed, maybe you can maybe not reiterate what you call it, but he says with cross sections of the defenses. I don't know if that's referring to the book I was talking about or something up here.
Why do I have? Maybe it's
okay. Maybe the book.
Okay. I guess he just wanted to talk to me or something. I don't think I. Okay. Yeah, because I know there's one fight in here.
Kyle Christopher says hello.
Hey, Kyle Christopher
with an A. How would you say that? Hello, I guess. Like with an accent, maybe.
There was one fight in here I was definitely not ready for. I'm hoping if I get more companions, then I can fight this person, which I'm not there yet.
So Kyle Christopher, one of the comments has a little emoji. It looks like a person's dabbing, and
oh, nice! That's cool.
Okay, so it's talking about the book. Sorry, and it says with cross sections of the defenses. I don't remember exclusively, but yeah, I do remember learning a lot, or at least learning bits and pieces of information about kind of medieval stuff. Because I don't even know where we picked that up. Some bookstore probably. Yeah, go figure. You bought a book at a bookstore. No, this episode of The Witcher hasn't gone up yet.
Can you go back
but
here?
It was
Ooh, a well-worn chest, mage shoes, a fortify scroll, and 24 gold.
But on one of the episodes, like Geralt goes to meet the Emperor or something like that, and then he has to learn to bow, and the guy doesn't do it very well. And I was kind of jokingly saying it looks like he's dabbing, like not really. But he has his hands just like this, kind of on his chest. And I was like, all he has to do is go down and he's... I guess, but he did bend at the waist, which you don't really do when you dab, so... But anyway.
Okay, so I...
Alexander. But wait, he's too well protected here.
Yeah, so I don't think those people up there will attack the cat, so... Just in case, I'm going to save it, but they shouldn't, because there's nowhere else I can go.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
Yeah, they are not nice people.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
I could, let's see, step forward, saying this injustice at best and base cruelty at worst. Shout that whether, you know what, I might just keep silent if I can. Yeah, this isn't the right moment to make yourself known. You keep your head down. Because I think if I do, they might speak up and then I have to fight him and there's no way.
Right.
Wait, why is he wearing a collar?
I know, I saw that too, and I'm like, isn't he the God Woken or whatever? And he's, you know.
I mean, the Magisters think Source is all evil, so maybe he's just wearing it to, I don't know, that's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna stay out of it.
Bishop Alexander idly glances in your direction, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in his eyes for a moment, but then he shakes his head and looks back towards Dallas.
Kyle Christopher, this game is called, if you're asking about the game, Divinity.
Pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know how to do, like, it's just it's turn-based, so the battle, it's turn-based, and it's got a really good story in my opinion.
What Unsubscribed just put. Sorry. I saw like I guess when
may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years.
So Bishop Alexander is actually who my character is wanting to kill.
No, so, what was it? No, we're not both playing. Sorry. I just saw that. I think I just went up, but yeah. It's just a single player. It looks like you can play online.
You can play online, so if anybody wants to play online.
But you would have to start a new game, or could you?
No, I think you just join.
No, but I guess when the lizard person cut her tongue out, I just saw blood like, and I'm like, I not to say there wouldn't be blood, but I'm just like, I thought she cut her head off. That's what I thought happened. I was like, what happened? And then she didn't fall over, so
if you will not help us save it, then you will help the void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
It would be very sad.
Yeah, and they leave. But see, she's using Source.
Wait.
Wait, why'd they just kill her?
I know. That's why. It's like, what happened here?
Because they're terrible people.
Right, but like, it was like, cut out your tongue. Or she didn't even, did she say that? Whatever.
I'll go ahead.
She cut her tongue out.
Fire grenade,
and then
resurrection
you
scroll.
kill her anyway. Like, so she doesn't speak. She didn't have a tongue. I mean, granted, you can learn sign language.
His leg. Yeah, all right, so I'm going to talk to him.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Leadership means marking your territory. Now we know who the real leader around here is. Or these magisters are almost vicious enough to join the lone wolves. Yeah.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Okay. I don't know anything about lizard culture, kind, or whatever.
I just know magisters are pretty much evil in this game. They're not good.
The Unsubscribe says this game really should be local co-op or local multiplayer.
That would be so nice.
There's a lot of games I feel like should do that. Although there are certain games, this maybe go back to like the console discussion, because I'm pretty sure if you do a split screen, the game has to render everything twice because it is having to do that. And so I don't know if it's a double. I don't know if it's taxing it like double the thing exactly, but it is more than just one person playing. If it's not on the same, like, if it's a split screen type of situation. This one wouldn't need to be though, I don't think.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were Iffen Ben Mezd, right? Glad to see you made it.
How did she know my... I don't think I ever told her my
I don't think you did either. But she's like, aren't you glad that's not your real name? And he's like, yeah.
How'd you escape?
I fell into the water and a Godwoken saved me. Oh, you too? A Godwoken saved you? No.
Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Yes,
I did. Was she in the water?
Huh?
I said, was she in the water?
That's what she said.
I mean, maybe they all fell out of the boat because they were in the boat, but those waves were big. So
there was a strange voice, and it seemed to want me alive.
I heard the same thing.
You're just agreeing with me. I should ask you. You know, it's like asking somebody like, "Oh, did you lose any money?" And they're like, "Yeah, how much was it?" And they're like, $50. Yeah, I totally lost $50, of course. And it's like, "How much did you lose?" You know, and then it's like, "Oh, you know." But she's just like agreeing.
It means I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body.
What is wrong with you?
You find
she
out.
She stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Gently call out to her and ask if she's all right.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Why are you acting so strangely?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit hospitable.
You're gonna have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn, Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
So yeah, and then ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
So yeah, she's like possessed by something, sort of. I mean,
that like in and out? Like they?
Yeah, it comes and goes, that's just like her story, her character that you can.
Does she get anything from that? Like, is it it just seems kind of weird. Like, yeah, you know, sometimes you're like, is this something you want? Do you get something from it? Or is it just kind of how things are?
No, I think it's just like creating a character. That's who she is. And you can help her if you join, like, it's a companion quest you can help her with, kind of.
I guess I'm curious if it's something like, is it a symbiotic relationship? Did she open herself up to this, or was it something that traumatically happened and now this just happens?
It's not a symbiotic relationship.
That's what I'm meaning. Versus it just being like, it's just how it is. You're like, no, there's a backstory here, which is like you're saying. But that's what I'm asking.
I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fine. So, we're good to go? Yeah?
The unsubscribe says she'll be okay.
All right, I'm trying to remember what her, is she a healer? Or maybe I spec'd her as a healer.
Well, there was
mine.
Go to the far left, the second one.
No,
Hail.
Yeah,
I saw HAL and thought heal,
not,
but
which you know, might be later. But now I've got three people. Oh, and I did level up. Cool. I got some attributes. So okay, hold on. What class am I again? What did I pick?
Battle mage?
Character? It would probably be under character.
Griff teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
Toggle info. Status?
You're a source muted.
Have you cud?
Go back.
What did I pick?
No, it's outlaw. I think it was battle mage.
Because I want to.
Someone go back in the recording.
Yeah, depending on what I pick, I need to know.
Actually,
like,
I probably could do that.
I need intelligence or
YouTube.
Well, I do have some spells. So let's see, memory. Yeah, I think that lets me have more spells. Yeah, so I'm gonna put 1 point in that so I can learn more spells. And then intelligence. Base attacks do skill plus 5 extra damage. I'll go ahead and do intelligence for that for right now. Combat. Thoroughphage, that is air.
Your Griff teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
What am I skilled? Warfare.
Yeah, battle mage.
Okay. Yeah, Hydra Fist, that's the healing one. So that's what she is. So okay. I'm going to do Aerothurge. I don't know how you say that.
Aerothurgy.
Increases all air damage you deal.
Will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Lexi? Just hand over the gold.
Oh, well, not.
Just a heads up, by the way, y'all. But we'll have to head out around 5:20 or so today.
Okay.
Going out to eat with the fam. Hey, good.
Nice.
I don't know what Super Jaren says, bro. That humming legit sounded like my phone was vibrating. I was so confused. I don't know what humming.
Maybe I was humming.
I have had that happen on multiple occasions with just things in general, where I'm like,
I'm just gonna be.
What? I hear something.
Okay.
The unsubscribe says, sorry I missed last week, by the way, in the process of buying a house, moving, and inspections.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's good.
Buying a house, that's awesome.
Have you cud?
Yeah, moving is not fun, though. I mean, it's not, I don't know, moving's not like dreading, or I guess it can be a dreading process. It's more just,
no.
I put all my stuff in, this is what's happened to me almost every time, and I need to get better at it anytime I move, but like, put all my stuff in boxes, and then I need to write down, at least have some idea as to what's in the boxes. Otherwise, you pack everything up and then you have to take everything out of the box to find the one thing you need to cook something or whatever. And don't put your dishes. Don't put your dishes in the same boxes or in a random box as something else. Then you'll need them and you won't know where they are.
Okay, for him, I'm gonna give him persuasion.
Oh.
He'll be...
Super Jared says, yeah, one of you was humming along to the music. Probably you, because I don't know the music.
I'll give him...
So unless I was just humming notes.
Strength and Constitution. And then he is using, I think, a single-handed, right?
What?
Hold on.
You have a single-handed weapon.
No, it's the
him
lizard. Okay, yeah, single-handed. Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm going to. Nope. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna increase his single-handed abilities. There we go.
Super. Sorry, the unsubscribe says, yeah, spending a bunch of money to owe more. It's great.
Woohoo! Do you listen to Dave Ramsey and get a 15-year mortgage?
The woman is manipulating a glove-like
Yeah, that is
fitted with 5 long metal skewers.
I'll read that
She
myself.
doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
Ask her what she's making.
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself. For those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
It's so weird. Like, this is literally a town of slaves on this.
Kind of. Or, I mean, we're not really slaves. They just want us away
prisoners.
from society.
But what's the... So the point of the collar is to keep you from casting the source thing. I get that. What's their curing? Like, how do they do that?
What curing?
You said cure them of source. But how do they do that? Is that just something they take you in for sessions?
As far as I know, that's just propaganda so that people don't revolt. I'm pretty sure they're killing them. Or they might be... I don't know, because there's a way you can leech source, but I don't know if that's just...
Yeah, I mean, however, it's like a functioning village. It just seems kind of funny. Like, oh no, the prison. Well, not really. So, yes, we can't leave, but we can still barter, sell, and everything, you know. Just, you have to live here now.
Sell you those. Sell you those. Life Essence, I don't think does anything, if I remember right.
Super Jaren says, buying a house seems like a good reason for missing a live stream to me, though.
Yeah, that is a good reason.
It's not like...
I'll sell that.
Yeah, whatever, but yeah.
Here we go. And goodbye. Alright, let's keep exploring.
The unsubscribe says, I'm pumped to be able to bring my dog in finally, and then got a fenced yard and all. My therapy dog is gonna love it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Depending, well, I like dogs anyway, but this is one thing where
don't go over there. Don't. They're gonna shoot the cat.
We have not gotten because we live in an apartment. We have not gotten a dog, as I don't like the idea.
Can I talk to your cat now?
Partially because we're like none of us would be home during the day, and that's not that big of a deal. But I don't want to. Like, I don't think I could come home and spend enough time with the dog to, like, you know, I didn't really feel like putting that on him, her, him, whatever. And then also, if you're in an apartment, you can't really go out and run, you know, they have to be on a leash. And so I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Let's say, depending on the size of the yard and the size of the dog, because that could be, anyway, yeah.
No, not actions. Skill, does she have healing? Doesn't look like it. Not yet, anyways.
You know what IKR is?
I can relate. Or no, that's...
He's saying I miss her energy and effects so badly.
I don't know. I'm trying to get all these...
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Not. I'm somewhat lost. He says, yeah, she's a pit bull lab mix. Talking about the dog there. I'm assuming not one of the characters on the game.
Yeah. So you said she's a therapy dog. What? Yeah. What is she? What exactly is that? I don't really know.
Pit bulls are.
If I get too close to that, oh, I bet the
dog.
Yeah, I bet the dog will kill the cat. Don't want the cat to die. Are there any guards or anything in here? No. Okay.
So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
What a nice place. Talk to this guy. Actually, hold on. What does my journal tell me to do? Find someone to help you remove your source caller. That's going to come later. Escape. Oh, yeah. Escape from Fort Joy. That's what I needed. No. Someone in Fort Joy must know a way out. Alexander and Dulles executed a treasonous magister. Other rebels in the order may help us escape. We can always find our own way out. Okay, so it doesn't really look like I can really do any of these right now.
The unsubscribe says, "LOL won't lie. She's a huge reason I'm getting the house, finally moving out of the apartment. Dad's been watching her for me at his place for the past couple years." Wow. Yeah, that's
methodically peeling the
it is different. I will say, living somewhere like, because our parents have had dogs, we've always had dogs and whatnot, and it's just different living in a place that doesn't have the dog. You know, like we can still go over to see the dog and whatnot, but it's
Who's asking?
Cat's red. No, Cat's like
casually cross your arms and say you've heard he might be able to help you.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
I'm interested in trade. Looking for a way to get off this place. He's a good... Actually, I'm pretty sure Griff is not a very good person.
Camp boss in a prison.
Yeah.
I think no.
Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
Yeah, so I think by that they're just killing people to cure them. So they're not really curing people.
Well, they're not they can't cast it anymore.
Sure, have a look.
Yeah,
you know, from certain point of view.
I know I have a cure for COVID.
Yeah, you will not suffer from COVID.
Griff's
That's true.
Overpriced Dradine or whatever, 3,900 gold. Yeah, you don't really have anything good. You have an invisibility potion, so if I need that. All right, I'm looking for a way off of this place.
Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
All right, take my leave. Let's see.
Hey, you're a good friend too. Why are you red?
I'm warm. Because there's a fire.
Leave him be.
Yeah.
Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf.
Say this elf seems badly injured and ask why he's been being held here.
Yeah.
This clown caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
Are you sure he's the culprit?
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
What did he steal?
Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Alright, if I find the stolen supplies, will you free Amiro? I think that's how you say his name.
All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
Alright.
So maybe you can catch me up, but is him keeping him here helping him get his supplies back in any way?
No.
Because he was like, all I want is my supplies, so I can release him.
But he wants justice. You know, it's like.
Well, he didn't say he wanted justice. He says, all I want is my supplies back. I'm like, so go find your supplies or go ask.
Yeah,
him.
but
I don't know.
I
guess he doesn't know.
If he doesn't have, and I can go down there. That's.
Yeah, no, I just kind of find that.
Oh, so let me talk to him. Yeah, it's actually telling me to talk to him. Yeah, go ahead.
The unsubscribe. Well, it's a problem with any game that has talking.
Despite his condition, he appears eager for your attention.
Yeah, okay, you can talk now.
Okay. The unsubscribe says, I guess talking about the dog, not a certified aid dog. She's a personal therapy pet. Struggle with mental health issues, suicidal ideation, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Most of my life, but have found that owning a pet is a very helpful way to improve the mood. I do agree.
Yeah.
I will say there's a funny video of a guy who talks about, like, you know, people come home after a long day and pet their dog, which is a very soothing activity. But it's like a really small Chihuahua dog, and he's holding it. And once he starts petting, the dog's like the whole time, and he's just like calmly talking as he's saying it. It's kind of funny. I don't know how you Google.
Dogs are a huge help.
I don't know what you would Google to find that video, but hilarious. You're just like, a dog is crazy.
Believe what he says, that I am a thief.
Shake your head. You wouldn't put it past a man like that to lock up whomever he pleases.
Perceptive. Like most men behind bars, I'm innocent.
Why is he purple?
Like most
That's a condition.
He has some condition, yeah.
Okay.
Aren't you like me, looking for a way out?
Yes.
I like him going up and down real fast.
I do. I prepare it myself. One only has to follow the path. But you guess I need something too.
Yeah, you probably want to get out of this cage. Let's see. Yeah. What do you have in mind?
I know a way out. I show you. And you help me out of here. I cannot die in this cage.
Sure.
Finally. Progress. Griff releases me if he sees I do not have what he misses. You must find who steals them. After I am free, you are free.
Do you have any idea who took the supplies?
I see no one.
So, is someone continually stealing supplies from Griff? Is that what's happening?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know if that is the case, but like one possible explanation, or not possible explanation, but thought.
Takes his own supplies. But I see the anger in him that he does not find it. He truly does not find what he seeks.
If, like, I'm just thinking, like, if someone was continually stealing his supplies every so often, and he's like, "Oh, someone's stealing my supplies," he locks the elf in there, and the supplies are still being stolen.
I think
the elf
Griff takes his own supplies.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't follow that other part of the conversation, like the conversation with Griff, or when he's talking about the elf. So
Griff is a powerful man. Power is mysterious. In case you haven't noticed.
What were you doing snooping around Griff's kitchen anyway?
I intend no harm. I want only some provisions.
A
bit of bread, a potato or two. Nothing Griff should be loath to give. I need to escape, and I have people to consider. You understand? Thank you.
Alright, so now we gotta find his supplies, but see, the thing is, the game doesn't just tell me where to go.
Yeah.
See, it's still marked as him, because the quest is...
Well, it's to help
him.
Yeah.
Which I think is, well, let's see.
So, I guess
search for a throat-clearing thief. Yeah, Amro hinted that whoever took the supplies shares a certain physical tick with Griff, repeatedly clearing his throat. Okay, so
I didn't
as I talk to people... Maybe I'll find somebody that has a little tick. So yeah, let's continue talking.
You just find someone with a cough, you're like, thief! And you're like, what?
Yeah, and then they... Alright, that's a nice doggy, I'm pretty sure, so...
Okay.
See if I can talk to him.
Super Jaren says, pets can be a huge hassle at some point in life, but other times they're just the best thing in the world. And then the unsubscribe says, especially when they're a pup, it's a huge investment, but the payoff is so big as well.
Yeah, I miss having a dog. Like, we live in an apartment, which is, why we don't have a dog.
Yeah, you can own one, but...
Focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
Okay, yeah, so he won't talk to me as long as I have the cat. But I want to figure out how to get the cat.
Super Jaren said, or not Super Jaren, sorry. The unsubscribe says, I stole so many things playing this game, or playing this the first time. Kept getting into scruffles. Is that a word? Scruffle?
I don't
know. I know what it means. Like
skill. I don't have healing, do I?
Or am I thinking of a different words? Scuffles. Sorry, I added an R. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Scuffles. Yeah, no, that was correct. I was thinking like that's. I read it in my head before, and I was like, that's the right word. What am I doing? I added an R. Yeah, scruff rolls. Like scuffles.
He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
If I had a healing ability, I would just heal him, but I don't.
Super Jaren says, I'd like to have a puppy someday. We've always bought dogs from the Humane Society, so they're usually 1+ years old. Yeah, there's...
Whoops.
I guess there's pros and cons either way. Like, obviously, if it's a dog that has at least some already training, then you don't need to necessarily put that in them, but then also they may have bad habits that you need to try to get over.
So
if they're a puppy, they know nothing.
This is the fight that I might just die, because this guy's pretty hard, but let's see if we can fight him. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack him before I even because I'll get some damage. Oh, actually, hold on. There is a way to do isn't there a way to do like tell my guys how to spread out?
I have no idea. I would think there could be. I mean, can you tell them to move during combat, or they have to be?
I can, but it's like, hey, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna. All right, so
what is he eating?
He's eating corpses.
Great.
So he's got 41 armor, 32 magic armor, 72 health.
No, he has 32 magic armor.
I'm gonna try to attack.
You shouldn't have done that. No, no, no.
I know you're bad. That's just why I tried to attack you first. Yeah, he's got a giant hammer, and he's gonna do that. Okay, he missed us all. All right.
The cat ran away.
One thing
the
I
cat
know,
ran into the water.
Wow, the cat.
See the cat like swimming away. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know.
He's really scared.
He's gonna get an attack of opportunity if I do that. I do not want to be this close to him. Like, I need my team to spread out because then he can attack
all three.
He can attack all three of us.
I mean, are all of who all is melee?
Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Cast it on my team.
Come on, guys, we can do this.
If I move here, oh, it didn't say he was gonna get an attack of opportunity. Game. Fine. All right, fine.
So the unsubscribe says, you know, having a puppy is a whole new thing if you can commit to the training time, and I'm not going to say I'm an expert at training, but I know one thing you have to do, like you or whoever's involved with the puppy, you have to be consistent. Like if you say the same thing and you do the same thing, the puppy or, you know, cat, whatever, I guess you can train a cat, but the puppy in this instance will learn a lot faster. Because if you're saying one thing and then someone else says something else, and then, you know, there's also, what is it? You're talking about how...
Oh, that did zero. That did very
you
little.
Can be...
I'm going to give this to you because you don't have any armor.
I just know you can train puppies and whatnot. Actually, people in that manner, like people learn things faster if you're consistent with how you're saying something. Although a puppy's not a person, but that's an interesting one.
Okay, I did some good damage. I could make it rain. No, I don't need to make it rain. Okay, I'll just end my turn here. Okay. All right. Oh, he's frozen. He really frozen?
Well, he's on the ground. He was chilled before.
Examine. He's weakened. He's poison. Oh no, he's got 200 resistance to poison. So I guess he's not. Okay, I thought it said he was frozen. All right. Well, I can finally start ticking at his health. What does this do?
The unsubscribe says, been training her for years to use those programmable buttons to, quote, speak.
Oh, cool.
I saw a video, or several videos, probably like 5 or 6, I think it was on TikTok, but of some lady who's training, I think, the dog was big. It may have been like, I don't know if it was a Great Dane, but it was a pretty big dog. Or no, am I thinking, no, I think it was a poodle. Now I'm thinking, oh, like Great Dane would be in my head, but yeah, it may have been a poodle. And some of the conversations you feel like they would have, you're like, is this dog really doing that? Because this is like, yeah, she would ask him, she would ask her, basically, when did we go to the park? And the dog would answer like 2 days ago. And yeah, it's just kind of cool. Like, you don't think of that, like, oh, the dog actually was, you know.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that they would remember that, but you just don't really think of that. You know, it's usually like the dog lives in the moment, which a lot of times that is the case, but anyway.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm much better prepared.
Right where I want you.
Okay, he got an attack of opportunity. What's he gonna do? And he wasted his movement speed. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off. Actually, I can do
the
this.
The unsubscribe says people are the ones who have to really learn. Dogs are always ready. It's like, yeah,
I did it.
Wow, I liked his cartoon animation.
Yeah.
Of getting zapped in the air.
Nice.
So did you do the zapping?
Yeah, I zapped him.
And then how did you like? So that's not source though. Is that just magic with a wand or something?
Yeah, that's just. Well, there's magic, which is just normal. I don't know, and then source is like
super
is like God woken moves, abilities.
Okay.
So
so that makes even less sense for the God woke guy to have the thing on his neck, because he's like, I'm God woken, but I can't use any of the powers, so it doesn't really matter.
No, he's not God woken.
Oh, that wasn't okay. Sorry, never mind.
I picked up a Grant's Restoration. Okay, I'm gonna give that to Losa, or however you say her name, so that she can heal. Great. Well, she's got Restoration.
The unsubscribe says, not for years, just a month or so. She's only got 4 words so far, but it's going to be so much easier when I'm with her all the time instead of just weekend training. And then Super Jaren says, geez, he just got fried.
Yeah. Like I said, I was surprised I did that well. Because when I first played this, I died multiple times. Because the guy... Ooh, intestines. I don't know why I picked that up.
Ooh, yes.
Don't want that. Drop item.
Combined with salt. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, anything good in here? No.
Yeah, and that's like, do that spread thing again. Or it's like, can you do it in the middle of, where you don't find anything?
I don't know.
Not that it matters. It's like you do it in the middle of a field and it's like grass, bugs, salt. You're like, why would I want to pick all this stuff up? You can pick up anything and sell anything if you can find a buyer.
Can I give her anything? Yeah, that's at least 1 armor. Woo!
It's like, here, put on some pants.
I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have anything else. No helmets, no belt, no. Yeah, okay.
Don't remember.
Cool. I killed that guy. Woohoo!
And the cat's alive.
And the cat is still alive.
Can you heal the cat, or is it? Do they
yes,
heal
I
after
can.
battle?
Oh, speaking of healing, let's see if I can go and heal that guy. Now that I have Losa and she has Restoration.
I will say the way he runs is kind of funny. Like I don't know. Doesn't seem like a normal human.
I'm not.
Maybe,
a normal
maybe
human.
it's just the angle. It could just
He's
be the
God
angle.
woken. No.
He's just like this. You're like, why are you walking like that?
All right, let's see if I can heal you.
Because I can.
There you go, Dan.
You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadabra, don't you? Fine. Who needs you?
I'm not gonna be nice. I'm gonna say, what did you do to get yourself laid out so badly?
I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. It got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it.
Golden ticket to Willy Wonka's place?
Yeah, I'm just hearing the music like.
Around the cards. This one guarantees you
I've got a golden ticket.
It's called the sparkling.
No, I've got a golden twinkle in my eye.
Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself.
Oh.
Careful though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
You're not a very good fighter because you ended up on the table with the... yeah.
Right.
All right, so I got a new thing, or at least I should say she did.
Some card.
Send to me. So yeah, like if you noticed when I talked to him, I was talking as Losa, which is kind of cool because you can I've done stuff where I talk as Ifin, and I'll say, how do I do this, and then I'll fail a check or something, and I just switch to switch to him. Now I talk to him again, and it's just kind of cool because it's different people. Makes
well, and it's also
sense.
more like real life anyway. Like if I have a relationship with someone and then you don't, you could have me talk to them about something, and then versus it being
amid the squalor of
like
Fort
what was it in Swator or no Kotor? You only talk as yourself, even though like the other guy has better charisma. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm controlling him. Nope, he talks. Like, why? Yeah. But I can control him. Why does it matter?
I think I can have her join me as well.
Had rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every.
Yeah, the unsubscribe says yes. The cat is still alive, and we will do our best to.
Her eyes are focused
do whatever with the cat. I have no idea what we're supposed to do with him.
Distinct feeling, he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Let's see.
She's got the eye.
Walk up to her and say hello. It's good to see you again.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
Yeah, I think she's a rogue.
You caught me off guard. No one catches
You're not even talking to me. I'm over here.
Yeah. She's like, you need to turn around.
You can see quality, but lone wolves, amateurs all. Also, I thought, you do tread on soft paws, Ifan.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her.
Unsubscriber's about to head out, so yeah, we'll see you later. Hopefully you can join us next time. If you want us to continue, if anyone, I guess, playing, or sorry, if anyone watching now or watching later wants us to continue playing this or have a game you suggest, let us know, and then we'll...
Thanks for hanging out with us, the unsubscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next stream.
Yeah. Because I can tell you, this is a game I would play, because I do like the
I really like this
storyline
game.
and also the
A flaw
complexity.
in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Okay, how did you get that scar?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here to Fort Joy.
Is it the prince by any chance?
That'd be kind
I
of...
intend to raise the subject with him.
Point out that you are not that lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance.
I don't know what prey you're talking. I know it's a lizard.
I mean, she did.
I don't think
stare
it's
at the Red Prince.
If it is, that's...
Yeah, I don't know.
That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Yeah, make her an offer. Instead of killing you, she could join you. That makes no sense, but it's like... Instead of killing me, how about... we go... eat some dinner.
Instead,
all right.
Instead of me owing you a lot of money, how about you give me a discount? And they're like, yes. And you're like, how does that work?
Follows your proposal.
How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
I'm planning an escape, and I need people with talents to help me.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the
I'm also the
misguided
protagonist.
players around here would argue
So.
such
Yeah.
a thing is impossible.
I'm on the cover of this game.
No, I mean, you could play as any of them.
Right.
but it's just like-
It's like, what makes you think you're qualified to escape here? And you like hold up a copy of the game, and you're like, that's me.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
I saved you from certain death back on the ship. You know, just saying.
Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Okay, I'm fine with you just how you are.
You're not quite certain you're...
But I might not use her, because what's it telling me to do over here? Sleeping bag and stingtail.
That's another lizard.
Is that the lizard? Oh no, that's the lizard that the prince wants to talk to. So we'll do that in a little bit. But because when I played this, I used Beast. Actually, what is she good at? How do I? Oh no, I have to switch. I have to switch to her. Then yeah, character. Okay. Is she good at?
It's kind of funny.
Because I gave Beast a crossbow. What's that under? Yeah, ranged. Okay, she doesn't have anything. Of course, she's level 1. So yeah, she's good at dual wielding. But I used Beast because he's ranged. I could have my team spread out.
Right.
That way, you know, you couldn't just do one attack and kill me in one go.
There's something underneath that. Or is that just... No, that's just things floating in the wind. Not floating, but rustling in the wind.
Floating in the wind. Rustling in the wind. Anything over here?
Oh, the smell, though.
These
Yeah,
guys.
we got a
Let's
different
talk-
lizard.
Yeah, let's talk to this lizard.
Please, excuse us.
Ow.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Let's see. Can I help you settle your argument?
Why would you do
Okay.
that? Why would you ever walk up to somebody?
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
You gonna kill him? Yeah. Why did you... Okay, first let me loot his corpse, and then...
Why? As you're taking his stuff.
Yeah, as I kneel down and take all his stuff.
The
How
man
could
looks for a moment
you?
at the corpse at his feet,
Oh,
then
gosh.
turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
You just killed a guy in cold blood.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
Oh yeah, you got a point. I guess murder is okay when they're...
So as long as you have a
they're
reason.
not decent. Yeah, you sound like a magister.
Maybe they're onto something then. Maybe we do belong here.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
So I think...
I'm not sure how he killed him. He like gutted him with a hammer. Not sure how that works.
I think that was somebody's... That was his... Or like... That guy's wife. I don't remember the whole story. Oh.
I found you, didn't I?
That's right. I forgot about this.
Red then dead.
This is going to be an attempt on the prince's life.
Not an attempt, mate. Not if I can bloody help it. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance.
Okay, let's see if I can survive this. I think it's, is it just him? Oh gosh, he's gonna... Okay, good. He didn't set me on fire. Gosh, this is the problem when everybody's together. There's got to be a way to tell everybody when I'm in combat.
Spread out.
Spread out, because, yeah, this guy can just, okay, so the prince is one-handed, so he'll just run up to him. Let's see, who does not have armor? What's her face? Where is she? Where did she go?
Well,
she's over there.
Yeah, can you only cast it in front of you or something?
No, it's because I'm blind. I can't do very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so fine. All right, so Iffin's turn. I'm gonna... Hold on. How far away can I... Okay. I don't think I'm blind. Yeah, I'm not blind. I'm gonna move over here. And enemies around you receive that. You receive a status that turns enemies. Okay, so I can blind him. Will it blind them? I mean, they're already blind, right? The prince is...
I don't know.
Hold on. It says enemies. You receive
Enemies around you.
Yeah, setting blind radiance for one turn, damage based on...
I would assume it's enemies. If it says enemies, I would assume enemies.
Well, for right now, I'll just do a... He has quite a bit of magic. Oh, whatever. And I will encourage my team. Everybody's encouraged.
So what does that do?
It increases their stats for a little bit. Like, no, where do I go to active effects? There should be a...
Well, I mean, you can just let me know.
Yeah. +1
Okay.
strength, +1 fitness, or finesse, intelligence, constitution. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's just a good buff. Alright. Iffin is... Oh, it's not his turn. Wait, what?
It's the...
How do I...
The rogue's turn.
I know it's her turn. How do I... Why does it keep going back to him? Oh, it's because I'm selected as him. Okay, duh. Let's see. Throw a knife at your opponent. Can backstab. What does this do? Jump over the enemy, landing. Let's see, can I do that? No, I'm not close enough. See, she's a close-up character too, which is not
problematic.
Really good because she doesn't have. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna throw. Oh, you can't because I'm blind. All right, let me get a little bit closer. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I did the. Seriously, I still can't do that. Can I do this? No. Can I attack him?
Can you heal?
Okay, good.
There
I
we
can
go.
attack him.
Sheesh.
Who needs health? Nobody really needs health right now. Losa, let's move over here. I didn't mean for you to do that.
You're using more AP than you need to, correct?
Hmm?
When you attack, move and attack.
Yeah, I'm not
AP.
trying to move and attack.
Right,
I'm just trying to move.
Yeah.
And he went invisible. Like a
He
jerk.
is invisible.
Is he? What? Is he seriously invisible? Oh gosh.
Just
I think
spread
he's gonna,
out.
Yeah,
Move
I think
him over
he's-
to the left. Yeah,
I'm
over
just gonna
there.
Move over here. I don't know why they do that. Like,
I mean, there's got to be a move action.
actions. How do I just move over here? Is there just like a move? Hold on. Maybe there's a move action.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, yeah, move would be that, or flee. That's flee.
No, that's flee. Sheath, disarm, identify, pick lock. Just weird that
There's got to be a move like that. That makes no sense for you to have. Like, you have to attack. Like,
I know the guy is moving to try to ambush somebody else, so I'm just trying to spread out my guys. I don't want to attack. How do I just move? Oh, here we go. Yeah, move over here.
What was the difference?
I guess I pushed. I don't know.
Because that, like, I looked at the thing. A said attack the entire time, and then I looked down and I looked up and it said move. I'm like, what happened?
So I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna leave you there. I'll move a little bit over here, and then let's see. What can I do? I can restore. Does anybody really need health? Not really.
There's no area attack you have, right?
Encourage. I'm gonna encourage everybody. No, no. She has this hail strike, which is sort of an area attack, but
I was thinking you could kind of guess and then just shoot something at him and see if it would work.
Where are you? Where are you gonna come up? Yep, told you he's gonna attack. Okay, so now that you're no longer hidden, let's throw my shield at you, and then if I do this, okay.
Oh, I was about to say that break your shield, but no, it
should
doesn't
knock
look
you
like
down. Good. Haha! You're knocked down, jerk, and I can't attack you, so I'll just end my turn. So as me, I'm going to use my basic attack.
So do.
Oh, actually,
what do you call it?
Probably better if I just attack him.
Do attacks on a prone enemy have advantage?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Or what was it? I guess in D&D, a ranged attack has disadvantage. A non-ranged, like a melee attack, has advantage. That makes sense, at least in most scenarios, because like a person who's on the ground is going to be harder to hit with a with an like a ranged weapon. Or at least there's some logic there.
Okay, you are dead, man. I am. Okay, I cannot attack with her. Okay, with you, Death of Magnus, and this should finish him off, or almost. Fine, I'll just do a basic attack then. There we go. Finished him off.
It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Okay, let's loot the corpse. See if we 77 gold.
Excuse me.
Oil flask, life essence. A tattered page. Let's read that. You've served me well in the past. You will do so again. Use the scroll included with this letter and cast it in a public square in Arx. You will be arrested for source Yeah. Source use and shipped to Fort Joy. Once on the island, you will search for a red-skinned lizard. You will kill him. You will cut the body to pieces. You will ensure no magic in the world can restore him back to life. You have your orders. Your weight in gold awaits you. Yeah. So he's just an assassin.
Is that if you can make it back to...
Yeah. Ooh, +5 armor. I'm going to give that to you.
How do you get back? If you can, your weight in gold awaits you. But how do I get back? That is why I hired you.
That's up to you.
I know you are ingenious. What is it?
Thanks for the help, by the way. Guys, you just... Oh, hey, look, a rat. Oh, I wonder if the cat's going to attack the rat.
It's a water rat. It's
out on the gently
talk to Margot first.
That's a big rat.
She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
We just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place.
You'll fall in love with it eventually. Like, this is a prison. Am I alone? Really? Yes, sure, I'm alone.
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Thank you for the advice.
It's nothing. If I haven't learned that by now, I haven't learned anything at all.
So, why are you alone? You're not following your own advice, Margot.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering. Thank you kindly, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. They were good lads. Too good for this place. In some ways, I'm glad they got out quickly. Listen to me, bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. You run along now, darling.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
So I find it funny that the way the narrator said something. It was like a woman seems very at peace as she gazes out to the water. And then she's like, and then it said, but she turns to you and smiles. And I'm like,
where'd the rat go?
I don't know, ran off into the woods or something like that. But I was thinking, like, does the word but really work there? It was like, this thing is happening, but something that is completely related to it happened as well. And I'm like, that's not where but is. That's where and is. You know?
Oh, no, that's the cat.
It's like this person, has a, you can see peace on her face, and she turns and looks at you with a cheerful smile.
Clouded and gray.
I don't know. It just sounded kind of funny when it said that.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream here. Let us know in the comments of this video if you'd like us to continue streaming this. I think next week what we'll do, if I remember, is do a poll and include this and maybe Rocket League and something else so you guys can vote. So keep an eye out for that. But guys, thank you all for watching. Steven, you have anything to say before we end the stream?
No.
Okay.
The last thought was the grammar thing.
Yeah.
I just found it funny.
Thank you guys for watching and chatting with us, and we'll hopefully see you guys in the next stream. Have a wonderful day and be blessed.